Good morning everyone, welcome to Our Small Footprint. It is Sunday, which is normally the day that I do my weekly catch-up video, except that normally there would have been a whole lot of videos in between the previous catch-up one and this one, but I still thought I'd check in and hopefully we will get back to normal programming from tomorrow sort of thing. So how's everyone going? We are definitely doing better. The kids have improved. I don't know what I've said now, but you know, if you're new here, we all had COVID. All 8 of us came down with COVID, so we've been recovering. The kids are all pretty much better. We had rain for 3 days, which was pretty horrible. So everyone was stuck inside, not a lot of sunlight, and we're all trying to recover in confined spaces. But it is nice and sunny today, as you can see. All the wattle trees got bent over in the rain because they're so heavy with all the flowers on them, and then when it rains they get folded in half. Some have recovered and stood back up, but some, like this one behind me here, are still resting on the ground. So we had 2 or 3 days of rain, not huge amounts, but enough to put some water in the tank, which was really good because we haven't been able to go and fetch any water while we've been in isolation either. So it's sunny again today, which is great. We're feeling a lot better and we're going to try and get some stuff done. So we're just out doing the morning chores with the chickens, and I thought I'd bring you along. We have this Ryobi battery operated small pump that we're using for water out in the chicken pens at the moment. That hooks up to an IBC that's over near the house that the gutters are running into, and then we've got it to a hose here, and we run it through to the chicken pen so that we can top up their water without having to bucket water. But do you want me to turn it on? But you kind of need 2 people to be able to do it, because once you turn it on, it's on, and it's really loud. So it's a horrible sound, but it works, and the hose runs along through to the chicken pens, and we can use it to clean their water without carrying buckets and stuff. So that works well. So the chickens waiting for me to feed them, so let me go fetch some food. We try and fill the duck pond up each day, and having the hose definitely helps with that, because when we were doing it by buckets it was a lot of work. So they're all standing around waiting for the hose to come out. They don't like the pond when the hose is sticking out of it. Have you noticed that? Yeah. And the pond, when the hose is just sitting there, they all tend to avoid it until you walk. I suppose it looks a bit like a snake. Oh!
He tried to escape.
So I think she just jumped up and flew. Old chickens. You want some food? Come on. We'll top up your feeder. So we've still got this feeder here for them that they're using. And this was I think I showed you, the little bit of a shelter for while it was raining. I think we need to top up. We've also got the bucket in here that has the feeding ports on it here, which could do with a bit more grain in it probably, so we'll have to top that one up as well. And then they've already just like completely destroyed all the grass and everything that was in here, so we have to get ourselves a bale of hay. And as per usual, we have a whole lot of nesting boxes, but they all lay in the same one. And then we got the rescue chickens who all still back up. Still prefer eating out of the trough, but are forever trying to escape. Anyone would think they haven't been fed in a week, but of course I've been walking food out here every day. So act like they're starving. I'll bring another bucket of feed out for them as well. Collect their eggs first. What you doing, Missy? Could do with the top up. So we're getting lots of eggs. Whole bucket here. I don't know, a dozen or so eggs there. We're getting them every day. Plus there'll probably be a few more when we come out this afternoon to check them before an evening check, because we come out to the chickens morning and evening to collect eggs and make sure they got food and water just in case something's happened. I think the boys have a tendency to come around, check them during the day as well, just because they like coming out here. So while everyone is feeling better, the biggest problem that we're running into now is things like this. Like, we have just done the standard morning chicken check, filled waterers, check that the chickens are healthy, filled feeders, collected eggs, things like that, and pretty wiped out. It doesn't take much to just be enough. So this is where we're going to run into some struggles, I think, because all the planting needs to be done and we haven't finished the gardens and anything like that, and we can't, it's like the 3rd of September or something, 4th September, so it's spring and I'm getting further and further behind, but I have taken some footage of food prep over the week that I've done. I just haven't had the energy to edit or voice over any of it, so I will get that to you as I go. And then any stuff that I do now as well just might be a little bit less regular than I would like, but I'm going to share it because I enjoy sharing it and I really enjoy the interaction from everyone who watches as well. So it is Father's Day today. I got Daryl a gift that was Star Wars related, and we're not doing much of anything. We're just going to get what we can get done. The plan today is to get the pineapples done. Definitely need to get the pineapples. It's something that I don't want wasted, so hopefully not too much of that has gone rotten anywhere and I can cut that down, because we really want the pineapple cordial as well as having the pineapple pieces for smoothies and pizzas and things like that. So that is the next port of call. I ended up feeding most of the beans to the animals. They all just started going moldy and I couldn't get on top of it. We've been cutting down the corn, any bad bits going to the animals and eating what we can, but that's pretty much gone now too. So the pineapples are sort of the last thing that I really need to get done, other than meat and stuff like that. I have some footage. I deboned some of the chicken thighs, but then got the rest in the freezer and things like that. But we've got the pork to work on and stuff like that too. So same as most months, but just everything is a little delayed, and no one's really felt like eating too much either. So I've done some baking to try and use up some eggs, but we haven't done a whole lot of cooking. So I'll share what I've got anyway over the next week or so, and hopefully we just continue on the improve and we can get more of the homesteading stuff done, because that's my big thing at the moment. Is we're in spring and I really want to get the homesteading stuff done. I really want to get my garden started. I really want to get the chicken pen, the old chicken pen sorted. We've got berry bushes that are still sitting in pots, which isn't ideal. I've got some stuff waiting for me at the post office, some red currant bushes, and we haven't been able to get to the post office yet, so hopefully they're still okay by the time we get there and all that sort of thing. So anyway, thank you for joining me again today, and I will see you when I next see you, and we'll figure it out together, I suppose. It's could be feeling crappy like this for quite a while, so that's going to kind of suck. But anyway, so just a quick update from me, and I will see you again next time. Thanks guys for checking in, and thanks for all the messages and the well wishes and everything else over the last week or so. Very much appreciated. And yeah, so I'll talk to you later. Bye guys.